Dear viewers, welcome to my channel. In this video, a problem will be solved on conversion of single entry into double entry. Kindly watch the video till the end, share among your friends, like it and subscribe to the channel. If you already subscribed, kindly ignore this. If you have any comments, please put your comments in the comment box. Now, let's move to the whiteboard. This is a question with respect to preparation of final accounts under single entry. I have taken a question from which is appeared for 2017. The problem is like this. Mr. Sudeep, let me stretch here this one. Mr. Sudeep, a merchant who keeps his books on a single entry system, provides you the following information. Summary of cash transaction for the year 2016-17, bank overdraft on 1/4/2016, rupees 7,400, drawings rupees 3,000, manager's salary, that is rupees 4,500, then staff salary rupees 3,500, then trade expenses rupees 2,000, wages rupees 15,500, 15,500, then paid to suppliers, that is nothing but a payment made to creditors, rupees 25,000, then received from customers, that is nothing but debtors, rupees 60,000, cash sales rupees 5,000, bank balance on 31/3/2017, rupees 4,100. Next we have given number 2 information. Other assets and liabilities. So particulars here, assets, 1/4/2016, then 31/3/2017. So let us go by one here. Stock 22,000 rupees. Rupees 22,000. Rupees 19,500. Debtors rupees 53,000. Here it is 88,000. 88,000. Then creditors rupees 15,000. Rupees 15,000. Whereas the closing balance is rupees 20,000. Machinery rupees 20,000. Rupees 20,000. Closing also rupees 20,000. Furniture rupees 1,400. 1,400. Closing also rupees 1,400. Then number 3, information. Other information. In that A, here it is given as make provision for doubtful debts at 5% off on debtors. B, here depreciate machinery by 20%. By 20%. Next questions are asked here. This is a case study question which is appeared for Rani Chennamma University 2017 financial accounting paper here. So A, find out the missing items from the above information. B, here what steps do you take to find out the missing items. C, prepare the trading and profit and loss account for the year ending 31/3/2017 and the balance sheet as on that date. So now from these details, now we are required to go for. So first let's understand the question here. So the missing items we need to find out here. We have not provided with the opening capital, so we need to prepare the opening. We need to find out the opening capital by preparing the opening statement of affairs. Similarly, we have not provided in the problem the credit sales and the credit purchases. So both can be found by preparing the total debtors account and total creditors account respectively here, right? So now let's go for the solution here. So the missing items, so here let's write debit here. Total, before that let's find out first capital here. So the name of the proprietor here, it is Mr. Sudeep. Mr. Sudeep's statement of affairs as on 1/4/2017 2016, as on 1/4/2016. Let me insert a table here. So one thing you should notice that here we are not given the opening cash balance here. Here the bank book are maintained here. So bank overdraft, so which will appear as a liability here. So let's first write down here liabilities, rupees, assets, rupees. So bank overdraft, that is rupees 7,400. Then let's go for writing stock here, 22,000. Then creditors 15,000. Then debtors 53,000. Then machinery, that is given as rupees 20,000. Then furniture 1,400. So now let's take the total here. So asset side is more, so that comes to 22,000 plus 53,000 plus 20,000 plus 1,400, 96,400. Let us write the same total here also, 96,400. So the difference is nothing but a capital here. So let's write in the bracket balancing figure. So that capital it will be now here 74,000 rupees is the difference, that is the opening capital which we have found here. So let me make it a bold so that easily we can trace out here. Then the next one here, we need to prepare the total debtors count. So debit, let me take one more spacing here, total debtors account. So let me insert a table here, particulars, rupees, particulars, rupees. So it will start the opening balance. So to balance brought down. So opening balance here it is 53,000. Then now you can see here summary here. So received from the cash, received from customer 60,000. So when you receive cash here, cash count debited total debtors count. So total debtors count is created by cash, that is 60,000. There's no discount allowed, there's no bad debt here. So let's take the closing balance here. So by balance carry down, so that is rupees 88,000. Let us take the total here. So total that comes to 1,48,000. Let us write down the same thing here, 1,48,000. So the difference here it is, the difference here is nothing but credit sales. So to sales in the bracket credit balancing figure. So that comes to rupees 95,000. 95,000 here. So this is the amount which we have found here by preparing the total or debtors account here. This is the missing item in this here it is. So now let us prepare similarly the total creditors account. Total creditors account. So let me insert the table here. So particulars rupees, particulars rupees. It will start with the opening credit balance here. So by balance brought down. So the opening balance of the debtors that is given in the problem as rupees 15,000. You can see here 15,000. So 15,000. Then when the cash is paid to creditors, then the entry will be total creditors account debit to cash account. So how much is the cash paid? That is given the summary of cash book here. So 25,000. Next, to balance carried down, that is given as rupees 20,000. So now let me take the total here. So total will be 45,000. Let me write down on the credit side also, total 45,000. So the difference here it is nothing but the credit purchases. So by purchases in the bracket credit balancing figure. So that comes to 30,000 rupees. 30,000. So this is what we have found here, the credit purchases here. Then the next we need to answer to the question number 2 here, or B here. So the missing items in the problem, are opening capital, credit sales, and credit purchases. The same are found by preparing opening statement of affairs, total debtors account and total creditors account respectively. So now we need to go for answer C here, that is preparation of trading and profit and loss account for the year ending 31/3/2017. 31/3/2017. So let me insert the table here. So here it is, a particulars rupees, particulars rupees. So now let's start here. So to opening stock, so the opening stock, it is given as rupees 22,000. So 22,000. Then by sales, so in the problem we have provided them both, that is cash sales 9,000, then credit sales we are given as rupees, and we have found it is 95,000. So the sum of this will be 1 lakh, sorry, this cash sales it is given as just a minute, 5,000. We need to ascertain from the information here, cash sales are 5,000, not 9,000, sorry. So the total here it will be 1 lakh. Next, to purchases. In the problem, we have not given the cash purchases here, so we have to take into only credit here. So the credit that has come, we have found it as 30,000. Then by closing stock, that is rupees 19,500. Then we have to look into the information here. So there is trading expenses like wages, so that should be recorded here. So to wages 15,500. Then we should leave a line here. Let's take the total credit side is more here. So total, so that comes to 1,19,500. Let me write down the same thing here, 1,19,500. So the difference here is rupees 52,000, which is nothing but gross profit. So to gross profit, carry down. Now let's write down here, by gross profit brought down, so that is 52,000. So now let us record those administrative, distribution and selling expenses. So to trade expenses, that is given as rupees 2,000. Then to staff salary, is given as 3,500. Then to manager's salary, is given as 4,500. So 4,500. Now we should take the other information here, that is make a provision for doubtful debts. So to RDD, so which shall be taken as 5% of closing debtors rupees 88,000. So which comes to rupees 4,400. Then similarly we should take the depreciation here. So it is on machinery, I suppose. So depreciate machinery by 20%. So on machinery, 20% of rupees 20,000. So that comes to 4,000 here. So now let's take the total here. Let's leave a line here. So I think credit side is more here. So that is 52,000. 52,000. Let us write down here also total 52,000. So here to net profit carried down, transfer to balance sheet, that comes to, now you see here, 33,600. So this is what we have arrived here, net profit. Just let me bold the values here. So the next we need to prepare is that balance sheet. So let us write down here balance sheet as on 31/3/2017. Let me insert here table. So liabilities rupees, assets rupees. So first let us take the capital here. So capital which we have found is as rupees 74,000. To this add net profit, so which we have arrived here as rupees 33,600. So 33,600. So subtotal in the inner column it will be 1,07,600 less drawings are rupees 3,000 here. So 3,000. When you subtract this 3,000, you will get the closing capital as 1,04,600. Then stock, here it is 19,500. Then we should take the next creditors. The closing value is given as rupees 20,000. Then the next one here, debtors, which is given as 88,000 less RDD here. Less RDD. So that has come to 4,400. So when you take the difference here, you will get 83,600. Next we have got machinery 20,000 less depreciation, which is given as rupees 4,000. So when you take the difference here, it will be 16,000. Next, here we come here with furniture 1,400. Furniture 1,400. Then we have got a bank balance 4,100. Let's take the total now. Here it is 1,24,600. So now you can also take the total here 1,24,600. So this is the answer for this is the balance sheet total here. Yes, so this is a very simple one. Only thing you should notice here, the bank, as it was the bank overdraft was given, which was taken as liability in the opening balance sheet. Now as and when the trader goes for the transactions with the bank here, so he goes for depositing, withdrawing, etc. So then at the end of the year his balance was 4,100, so which is taken as asset here.